This is the Hazard4 Pillbox. It is made out of very lightweight material. As seen here with the extra accessories I chose to include with this. This is composite plastic. This is what they call the beaver tail panel. And you can stick an ID panel in here, which I did. It's kind of hard to pull out. But if you have like an ID badge thing, then it can fit in here, or whatever you choose to include. Here I have the bungee cord setup. And the reason I advise to get the 6 pieces of the Hardpoint, this, I believe it's a silicone material, is so you can take advantage of this option. I have this internally and externally, which I'll show in a minute. I also indicated to get the it's the number 8 by 32 by 3/4 inch. It's about 3/4 inch steel or machine screws. I got these from Home Depot. And I forgot what the brand is, but I can get that later. And it's because you're gonna have to, if you include this, the screw's gonna have to go through this, the fastening or retention panel that holds the Velcro strap for the beaver tail. And oops. When you do get the Hardpoint, this is the back end, what it looks like. So you're going through this material too, so it's several millimeters. But when you use that 3/4 inch bolt, it actually fits neatly. There's no extra material hanging out where you have to Dremel it off. It's basically as if it were stock. And as I mentioned earlier, I did include an extra set of bungees because you never know what you'll need it for. You could probably be storing a jacket, extra clothes, maybe some computer hardware, other gear. And that. Let's see. This is where I keep. This is by a company called Grey Ghost Tactical, and I keep extra wires and cords. And then you can fit all kinds of other neat stuff here. Probably fit a pocket knife or a multi-tool, pens, and memory cards. And then you can put documentation here. And then here's my laptop. You can also fit another laptop or an iPad, and there's a bottom panel which we'll get to shortly. And then here's the main compartment. Oh, also I do have a hard drive here. It's a separate portable hard drive because you never know if you'll need it. And looks like the way they designed these are removable and modular. You could readjust. Obviously, they had camera equipment and possibly weapon systems in mind, weapons platforms and accessories. So for my purposes, this is all my computer equipment, extra wires, mouse, USB ports, and charger. And then of course I got this headset, and then more wires and more other equipment too. Really great bag. It's super lightweight. It's ridiculously lightweight. Even with all of this, it's just wow. I picked it up with one hand. And over here is the extra side. If I can get to it. And then you can also, I mentioned prior, the bolts you're going to need are by Everbuilt. So it's going to be in the fastener section of Home Depot. So again, number 8, 32 by 3/4 inch 8-pack. Comes with the nuts and the machine screws. And just for reference, there's the UPC information in case you can have one of the store personnel look it up if you can't find it. Because there's like a ton, there's like a wall full of this stuff, and it's pretty frustrating. At least it was for me. So again, the reason why you'll need this is because the stock screws are a really bit short. And I think I saw this guy on YouTube, and I was wondering how the hell he was able to put all this gear on. So I figured there's really physically no way to use the stock screws. So again, what you're going through now is going to be this plastic piece, and there's also a pan, or at least a fastening section to retain this. And then that's about 2 or 3 millimeters. Then you're going through the material itself, which is the hard shell. And then this is what comes with every set of hard points. It's a top and a bottom. So this is the bottom side. Actually, you can kind of choose either or, but this is a different style. Most people use it on the internal side. And like I said, once it goes through to the end here, it's a perfect fit. Another thing to point out is if you have to readjust and remove these covers, use a toothpick. Do not use a sharp object or a knife, because you're going to obviously ruin it, or even a ballpoint pen. So use like a toothpick or something soft, and it'll come right out. A couple other things. Here is the back flap or compartment, and you can store iPads, another laptop. And I did try it. It's not too terribly cumbersome. Actually, it's almost unnoticeable. So there you go. And this bag comes in 2 versions. There's the sling version, which basically wouldn't be the traditional backpack slings, which I actually prefer. It's more actually to my liking, and it seems more versatile. So they got it's really neat setup. And the sling would basically be one strap that goes diagonally. So you just imagine something like this, and that's what you would get. And the other neat thing they have is they got that front. A lot of traditional backpacks, like hiking gear type packs, have a belt buckle. What's interesting about this, it's lockable. This kind of looks like the selector switch on an AR-15. So this is locked. Actually, this is unlocked. So I'm going to open it up. No, maybe it is locked. Switching it this way. Yep, it's unlocked. And then here's your lock switch again. Sorry about that. There you go. It's kind of neat. Might be overkill for some, but I know there are people out there like, oh, I could actually use this. But again, really superb bag. They really thought this out, and super lightweight. I can't say enough about it. I'm a big fan of Oakley products. I would say that if the Oakley Icon, if you're familiar with that backpack, or a little kid, when the Oakley Icon grew up, it would want to be one of these bags. Definitely this Pillbox. It's just ready to go. So there you go.